Imagine waking up every morning and actually wanting to come to work. Hi, my name is Robert Shay, and today I'm going to inform you briefly on my childhood, as well as a young leader, and where I've been and my interests. I'll be covering my background, Air Force career, and what's in the future, as well as what I like to do and why I like being me. So where do I come from? I was born in Manhattan, Kansas, while my father was in the Army. We moved to Montana before I can remember up until I was in the 4th grade, then off to South Dakota for the remainder. As you can imagine, growing up in South Dakota was far from the norm. I graduated from Stanley County High in 1998. Each class had roughly 40 people in it. I was known as a class clown, as there was only room for one of us. The town population at the time was around 1,500 people. You basically knew everyone 5 years ahead of you and 5 years behind you, as well as the parents. Getting into trouble was interesting to say the least. Your name made the paper, and rumors spread faster than wildfire. Making the paper was actually an accepted practice on how cool you were. My after-school hobbies included golf, hunting, fishing, and playing in the lake. I go by saying, if your heart is not into it, then get out and do what makes you happy. So now you know a little about my childhood. I will now continue with joining the Air Force and learning the ropes. I decided to skip college and join the Air Force and see the world and hopefully continue my education. I enlisted in 1998 in the Pavements and Equipment career field. We are known as Dirt Boys. My first assignment was Spangdahlem, Germany, and I was only 19 years old. I know drinking isn't everything, but being that I was a year past the legal drinking age, and heck, I was in Germany, I might as well follow customs. I really loved it over there. The weather is always overcast, but there must have been a fest every day, celebrating God knows what. Maybe it was the last Friday of the week and it was time to party. Who knows? I made a lot of friends, learned about the German ways, ate great food, and most important, learned invaluable traits about my job. It was the right choice for me to join the Air Force. Now it was time to move back to the United States to Arizona in Tucson at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base. They say you can fry an egg on the pavement in summertime in Arizona. I've seen it firsthand. Just like any new environment, you have to start over with new faces and meeting new people. Arizona was where I got my first taste of leadership. I loved it. Leading jobs, taking care of younger airmen, so I re-enlisted. I really enjoyed the base, the people, the weather, the work, and just Arizona in particular. There's no snow. You can play softball, golf, or any outdoor sport all year round. You're only an hour away from Mexico and an hour away from Las Vegas. I really had a blast in Tucson. Now you know where I've been for my first 2 assignments. I'm going to tell you where I'm at now, as well as my current hobbies and my future goals. Moving to the East Coast was another culture shock. Back to the green, wet landscape, and in my opinion, way overcrowded and very rude people. I made my town in Newport News, Virginia, and I've been here at Langley Air Force Base for 8 years. I made 2 more promotions and have taken a ton of responsibility. I love waking up knowing I need to make an impact on the future leaders, as well as trying to learn something new every day. I look forward to retirement, even though I only have 5 years left. The things I need to do are complete my degree and obtain a job that I'm happy with. I'm happily married with no kids, and I continue to play hard every day. Life is easy when you're happy. I cannot honestly say what is in the future, as I plan on staying in the military as long as I can, even if that means getting out in 5 years. So in conclusion, I covered briefly my background, my current state, and a little about my future. I consider myself a regular guy who likes to have fun every day. Thank you.